banner perhaps, and it's in! Hello, welcome to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. We're coming at you from beautiful Cluck Field as our Lady Tigers take on the Northeastern University Riverhawks. I'm Alfonso Gonzalez Gomez with McKenna Masters. And McKenna, what do we think about today's game?
I am super excited to see how the Lady Tigers perform after such an awesome season last year. The Lady Tigers are really hoping for a win today. They have played the Lady Riverhawks 12 times since 2010, and they have resulted in 2 ties, 10 losses, and no wins yet.
Yeah, and so obviously our Lady Tigers are looking to get their first win against Northeastern in one of these preseason friendlies before conference. Obviously, coming off the back from an amazing GAC campaign where they ended up being the champions, they're looking to start off the season with a win. So we'll see the starting lineups right here. Tigers sporting a new Nike kit as they've switched from New Balance to Nike this year.
Once again, fans, welcome to Cluck Field for today's game featuring the Northeastern State Riverhawks and your Ouachita Tigers. At this time, let's meet the starting lineups. First for the Riverhawks, Northeastern State, led by head coach Chase Wooten. Starting in goal, number 0, Rebecca Partika. Number 2, Eileen Jeschke. Number 3, Jacelyn Barrett. Number 17, Whitney Gentry. Number 18, Olivia Kucharski. Number 19, Jillian Wilson. Number 21, Sydney Taylor. Number 23, Lexis Walls. Number 24, Josie Jarvis. Number 27, Abigail Barnes. And number 33, Kamari Jefferson. And now the starting lineup for your Ouachita Tigers. Led by head coach Kevin Wright. Starting at goal, number 00, Taylor Hapgood. Number 2, Abby Moore. Number 5, Sophia Valencia. Number 9, Reese Brown. Number 10, Tegan Yowzi. Number 11, McKenna Wright. Number 12, Allison Reese. Number 13, Patty Gardner. Number 14, Abby Cowgill. Number 16, Amory Thomas. And number 24, Maddie Vanna.
And McKenna right here, right off the starting lineup. Oh, sorry. We'll do the national anthem first.
And those who serve it with the playing of our national anthem.
And so yeah, McKenna, I was about to say it before we had to do the national anthem. We can see some fresh faces here on the Ouachita starting 11. Obviously, we have Taylor Hapgood in goal, getting her first start for the Tigers. The sophomore out of Edmond, Oklahoma. She's looking to have a good game today. As well as some returners. We see Amory Thomas and Sofia Valencia once again in the starting lineup. Those are some very key figures to the Tigers last year.
Yeah, definitely. The entire back line is the same as last year with senior Abby Moore, senior Abby Cowgill, and junior Amory Thomas, and also senior Sofia Valencia. But the front starter is a lot different this year with Hattie Gardner, Tegan Yowzy, Reese Brown, and McKenna Wright, the new freshman.
Yeah, McKenna Wright coming in. She's actually the daughter of Coach Wright. She came in off a successful Lakeside career over in Hot Springs, where she was the maximum goal scorer for the school, as well as one of the top goal scorers in all of Arkansas for ever in history, actually. Her brother, Tavin, also a member of the Ouachita men's soccer team. He got to have a few minutes yesterday in their match against Christian Brothers. So you could say they're a very Ouachita soccer family.
Yeah, definitely.
All that's left is for their mom to come in, put her boots on, and get some minutes as well. Looks like the Tigers are going to get kickoff right now. I believe the Tigers were also picked number 1 in the GAC preseason poll. Is that correct?
Yes, they were. They just had 1 point over Oklahoma Baptist, who defeated last season in the GAC championship game.
It's looking like there are some high expectations for this team right now. We'll see how they do in their opening game, huh?
Yeah.
Looks like Hattie Gardner here, ready to start us off with the kickoff. And we're off. Tigers with possession right now. Being patient, moving it all along back line. Tegan Jowsey with a turn to midfield. Finds Sofia Valencia. Gets it back. Long ball from the back line. 50-50. Looks like it's going to be a Riverhawk throw-in right now. Once again, the ball stays there. Oh, Riverhawks on the attack in the Ouachita box. Taylor Hapgood with a good cleanup there. Looking to go long. Someone tries to get it down in the midfield now. And the ref calls a foul for Ouachita. Amory takes it. Hattie Gardner here against the back line, tries to play a through ball. Hattie still with the ball on the edge of the box. Amory keeps it on the Riverhawks defensive side. And the ball stays inbound. Riverhawks on the attack right now. She's got options. Takes it down the line. Looks for the cross. Gets the cross off. And what a save by Taylor Hapgood. Almost a dangerous opportunity there for the Riverhawks. Amazing save, and now the Tigers are on the counterattack. Tegan Jowsey driving with the ball, decides to be patient. Tigers lose the ball in the midfield. Now Riverhawks with possession. Looking long. And the ball's still inbounds. Tigers decide to be patient. Going off with Taylor Hapgood. Taylor tries to find something in the midfield. Looks like that's a foul against the Tigers. Sydney Taylor from Northeastern. Oh, almost looked like she was about to take the free. Jocelyn Barrett, freshman from Sherwood, Oregon. Hattie tries to battle up top. Riverhawks stay with possession. Amory Thomas looking to intercept there. Almost looked dangerous for the Tigers. Riverhawks send the ball down the line. Once again, looks like Sydney Taylor looking to get in. And it looks like that's going to be a penalty for the Riverhawks in these opening 5 minutes of the game. And yep, the Riverhawks with a penalty in these opening minutes. Looks like Sydney Taylor gonna take it. See what Taylor can have here. Sydney Taylor steps up, goes to goal, and misses. Wow. Shot was off target from the Riverhawks. Opening minutes. Tigers might be a little bit lucky to have not conceded there. Taylor Hapgood looking to go long right now off the goal kick. Riverhawks look wide. Once again, attacking down this right-hand side, looking extremely dangerous. Sydney Taylor once again sends a cross to the box, and it is cleared. Sydney Taylor, in these opening 5 minutes, has already caused a multitude of problems for the Tigers. Looks like it'll be a goal kick for Washita. Goes long. Tigers still looking to find the aerial battle and find a foul in favor of Washita. McKenna, what do you think so far in these opening 5 minutes?
It is a tough game going back and forth. It has stayed on the Lady Riverhawk side a lot more than it's been to the Washita side, but I think that is about to change.
Foul against Washita. Just Abby Cowgill just pushing too hard against her striker right there. And the Riverhawks win a foul kind of near the midfield. Kamari Jefferson, senior from Tulsa, Oklahoma, with the ball right now, looking to go long. That ball unfortunately goes out of bounds for the Riverhawks, and Amory Thomas will be there for the throw-in. Hattie Gardner with decent hold-up play there. Oh. Throwing for the Riverhawks. Find themselves in a corner down the line. Just can't keep that in. Another Washita throw-in. Or forgive me, another Washita goal kick there. Once again, Taylor Hapgood sends it long. And great tackle by Abby Cowgirl to take the ball off Sydney Taylor there. Unfortunately, that seems to have been a foul. It'll be a free kick for the Riverhawks. Decent ball whipped into the box. Finds a header. Taylor Hapgood cleaning up her 6-yard box there. Once again decides to go long. Hattie Gardner there, almost with the hold-up play. It will be a Riverhawk throw-in. Bit of a battle down the line, and that ends up being a Washita throw-in. Amory Thomas looking to go down the line. And just rubs off Hattie Gardner for a Riverhawk throw-in. Dive and tackle by Amory Thomas. Just nicks the ball off Sydney Taylor there. And it will be a Riverhawk corner kick now. And McKenna, we've seen a lot of trouble come down this right-hand side for the Riverhawks. Looks like that's what they're trying to go for. What do you think there?
I don't know. I just say it keeps going down there a lot. And there it goes back there.
Hattie Gardner with a press. Amory Thomas, good interception. Looking to drive downfield.
Stopped again at midfield.
Hattie Gardner chases down her defender. Forces a throw in for Washita. Hattie manages to keep it inbound. McKenna takes it down with a light touch. Just can't keep the ball there. Tigers go downfield and win another throw-in. Amory Thomas finds McKenna Wright's feet. She's on the ball, turns her mark. Does a good job to get out of trouble there and keeps possession. Clever footwork there from McKenna. Once again, Amory Thomas with the anticipation finds the ball again. Just can't get it to Hattie Gardner there. However, the Tigers on the opposite side. And the Riverhawks picked up possession now in the midfield. Looking to go long on the far hand side now. Tigers do just enough to cover it well. CT and Jousey pushing the ball back, maintaining some possession. Another aerial battle here in the midfield. Tegan with some clever footwork there. Drops it back to Sofia Valencia. Valencia now to Taylor Hapgood. She's looking to distribute. Decides to go long. And the ball just falls short to the Riverhawks there. And it looks like that ball went out of bounds. And it will be another Washita goal kick. And McKenna, looks like the Tigers have kind of struggled to maintain some possession here in the first half. Looks like the Riverhawks have had more of the dangerous opportunities, obviously going to this near hand side with Sydney Taylor.
Yeah, definitely. But Taylor Hapgood has done a great job standing her ground. It's impressive to see that this is her first year playing and taking after Snow from last year.
Yeah, no, exactly. I would definitely agree. Tigers choosing to play out. Riverhawk throwing now. Sending it down the line. Sofia Valencia looking to win her 1v1 duel there. Tegan Jousey showing off her amazing strength right there. And now the Tigers are off on a counterattack. Slips a ball in, and it looks like, and McKenna Wright with a shot, with another shot, and saved by the Riverhawk goalkeeper. What an incredible chance for the Tigers there. Amory Thomas wins that ball out of the air. Tegan Jousey on the ball. Hattie Gardner finds the ball. Kenna Wright looking to get in behind the Riverhawk back line. And the pass just falls short. Hattie Gardner, good turn there. Clever footwork to keep the ball. And the Tigers keep possession. Long ball to the far hand side. Looks like it'll go out for a Riverhawk goal kick. Riverhawks looking to go long here. It's been quite the battle so far in the midfield to win these aerial duels. Good win from the Tigers.
Tigers have really upped the aggression lately and been on their side a lot more.
Northeastern now with some possession in their back line. Amari Jefferson driving the ball forward. Looks long. Sydney Taylor once again down this far-hand side. And it looks like it'll be a Riverhawk throw-in once again. Quickly taken. Amory Thomas with a great tackle there. Just in time before Sydney Taylor was able to do anything. Some combination there in the corner for the Riverhawks. Tigers pick up the ball. Try to find some options out wide. McKenna right there. Pressuring good in the midfield. Riverhawks driving up the field. Find the ball out wide. Good footwork there. Cross into the box. And good clearance from Abby. Tegan Yowzy picks up the ball in midfield. Hattie Gardner just looking to take it down. Slips right there. Riverhawks find the ball out wide once again. Amory Thomas taking the knock there. Slow to get back up. But the Riverhawks on the attack. Enter the box. Cross into the box. And Taylor Habgood just enough to keep the ball there. Dangerous play from the Riverhawks on this far-hand side. Allison Reese there in the midfield. Finds Tegan, combines, gets the 1-2. Dribbling their way through the midfield. Sends it out wide for McKenna Wright. Looks like she's 1v1 with her defender. Looking to take her on. Step over. Keeps possession there. Amory Thomas down the line. McKenna Wright once again. Finds Tegan Yowzy. Tegan finds the foul. And it's looking like a dangerous free kick for the Tigers. Abby Casual looking to send this one into the box. Curler finds a head, and Hattie Gardner almost finds the second piece of contact. Just almost gets the shot off. It looks like some offside was counted. Because now the Riverhawks are looking to restart on the ground. Riverhawks go long. Fine. Looks like we're going to have the time stopped here. There was a knock in the back of the head. As per NCAA concussion protocols, looks like we'll just have to stop the game to get this player checked out. It'll be Whitney Gentry from Northeastern having to come out right now. Number 20, Kendall Stayschool, coming in as a substitute right now. Dead ball. Riverhawks choose to restart it. Good cover there from the Tiger back line. Tegan Yowzy, good interceptions. Sends Hattie Gardner down the line. Hattie chooses to keep the ball there. Gets herself into a 50-50 battle. Ball from the Riverhawks outside to this far hand side again. Another ball down the line. Abby Kaju once again finds the ball, sends the clearance. Sofia Valencia wins her duel out wide and sends it wide for a throw-in. Riverhawks now making a few substitutions, taking advantage of their multiple subs now in the first half. Ouachita yet to make any changes to their starting 11. And if we look back there, it seems like the Lady Tigers are very well supported. Stands basically full.
Oh, yes.
Looks like it'll be a Riverhawk corner kick. Lots of corners for the Riverhawks so far. Ouachita has done a good job of keeping the ball out and winning their aerial duels. Curler into the box. And it looks like it will be a goal for the Riverhawks. And unfortunately, looks like some confusion there from the Ouachita back line. Could have been an own goal there. We have yet to decide. So Riverhawks lead 1-0 against our Lady Tigers. Hattie Gardner restarts us here. We'll see how our Lady Tigers choose to respond now. Good possession into the midfield. McKenna Wright stripped off the ball there. Good cover from the back line. Once again, throwing for the Riverhawks. Ball loops over to Sydney Taylor. Amory Thomas with a good clearance there. Riverhawks will have another throw-in. And so McKenna, obviously, we're up here in the press box and we get a kind of weird angle. What'd you kind of see on that corner kick?
I can barely see the corner kick from where we are, honestly.
Yeah, unfortunately, just because of the way that we're set up, we couldn't really tell too well how the goal actually went in, but we're doing our best to find out right now. Another news, Tigers playing out the back.
That first goal was scored by a substitute, Rachel Reed.
Riverhawks having good possession here now, keeping the ball low and finding spaces out wide. Amory Thomas, good interception, just can't keep it there. Sydney Taylor once again gets into the Tiger box. It looks like it'll be a Tiger goal kick now. Paige Owens now entering the game. Looks like she's taking out Reese Brown. Paige Owens, quite a remarkable comeback. We saw that last season. She had torn her ACL, and that's why she's wearing one of these braces. She's worked very hard to get back to the spot where she's at, and now she's entering the game for the very first time. Sydney Taylor. Great tackle from Amory Thomas. And it looks like it'll be a foul, unfortunately. Riverhawks. Dangerous free kick here. Could go direct. Could cross it into the box. Lots of options for them. Looks like the Tigers are also getting ready to make 2 other subs. See who they take off. Shot. And it'll be a goal kick for the Tigers. Now entering the game, Alexia Kokoa and Megan McKay for the Tigers. McKenna Wright and Amory Thomas getting subbed off after having them pretty impactful performance now in these first few minutes of the game. Taylor, Hapgood, looking to go long. Finds Paige Owens. Tegan Yowzy. Paige Owens here with a quick throw-in. Hattie Gardner still applying pressure on the Riverhawk back line. The Riverhawks on a counterattack. Riverhawks with a shot. Just goes over the bar. Right here we can see the Riverhawks have been finding great times to counterattack. And the Tigers have been having a hard time dealing with these counterattacks down these near and far hand sides. Taylor Hapgood. Another hit. Another ball down the field. Sofia Valencia, good tackle there. Was able to keep the Riverhawks going negative. Ball downfield. Dealt with. Megan McKay with a good turn. Dribbles her way through the midfield. Finds Paige Owens. And Paige Owens just tracking back on her runner. Riverhawks in the box. Another clearance by the Tigers. Be a Riverhawk throwing now. Sofia Valencia, good tackle there. Cross into the box. And it will go out for yet another Tiger goal kick. Ava Dunnigan also entering the game now. Tigers choosing to play out. Find Hattie Gardner on the turn. Sends Paige Owens. Uses her speed to get in behind the Riverhawk back line. Just cleared out. And Tigers still on the attack. Tegan Yowzy tries to slip in a Paige Owens, and it will be a Tiger throw-in. Washita looking to really attack in these final 15 minutes of the first half. And Sofia Valencia with the throw-in. Riverhawks do good enough to clear it out, but it'll still be a Washita ball. Paige Owens battling in that far side right there. Be a Riverhawk goal kick. Some more substitutes for the Tigers. Incoming, you see Jordan Nelson and Isabella Sabatier subbing in. Hattie Gardner and Allison Reese exiting the game now. Riverhawks down the field. Riverhawks still on that far-hand side, maintaining possession. Find the 1-2 into the box. And just are not able to get the cross off. We've seen some very good play from the Riverhawks so far in this first half.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Hapgood has been having to do a lot to keep them from scoring any more than they already have.
Riverhawks off the corner kick. Sends the ball in. Cleared by the Tigers. Sofia Valencia applying pressure out wide. Sydney Taylor entering the box, takes the shot. Deflected. Once again, it'll be a Lady Tiger goal kick here. Taylor Hapgood plays it short here. Abby Cowgill finds her midfielder, Ava Dunnigan, able to turn, keeps the ball. Isabella Sabatier still tracking her runner. Take a shot from the Riverhawks, easily picked up by Taylor Hapgood. And Ava Dunnigan on the ball now. Good turn. Finds Megan McKay. Megan McKay with good hold of play, wins the foul for the Tigers. And Abby Cowgill going long. Riverhawks on the ball now. Jordan Nelson with a good turn here. Still able to keep the ball for the Tigers. Isabella Sabatier looks down line. Paige Owens still tracking this run. And they force a clearance from the Riverhawks. Looks like Alexia Kokoa on this throw-in here. Looks down line. And yeah, another throw-in for the Tigers. Some of the Riverhawk players on the bench celebrating a clearance that went into a practice goal. After a fight in the corner, it looks like the Riverhawks will have another throw-in. Still on their half of the field. Paige Owens with a good turn. Riverhawks, good anticipation in the midfield. Decided to keep it out wide. Looked long. Washita back line, able to clear it there. Looks like it will be another throw-in for Washita. But then again, applying pressure to her marker. Megan McKay tracking down Sydney Taylor. Keeps the ball. Looks to go long. Jordan Nelson there. Picks it up. Is just not able to keep the ball there. Washita with another foul, kind of near half field. Riverhawks will look to take advantage of this one.
Looking like we're going to have 2 new subs coming in a little bit.
Cross into the box for the Riverhawks. Finds a header and is just wide there. Washita with yet another goal kick.
Brooklyn Babb and Shanley Rogers coming in.
Taylor Hapgood plays the ball out. Look for the Tigers looking for the option down the field. Just can't keep that ball inbound. Riverhawks again with possession. Tegan Yowzy. Great footwork to get out of her situation. And yet another foul against the Tigers. It'll be a free kick here for the Riverhawks. Ball curled in. Can't get past the first defender. Washita still looking to clear it. Scramble in the box. Trying to start the counterattack. And is pushed from the back, winning the foul. Great dribbling there from Tegan Yowzy. And it looks like the Riverhawks will receive a yellow card for that foul. Shanley Rogers with a free kick there. Looks to go long. Riverhawks turn their man. Find the ball in. Looks like the Riverhawks and Taylor Hapgood with a good save there. Coming out just in time. Take the ball away from the Riverhawks. Hapgood goes long once again. Shanley Rogers looking to track down her runner. Finds the foul. Looks like the Riverhawks are protesting that. Doesn't seem Like they like that call very much. As it comes down to the final 5 minutes of this first half, Lady Tigers are looking to do the most that they can with their possession. Shanley Rogers down the field once again. Isabella Sabatera able to flick on the ball. Another attack from the Riverhawks. Riverhawks inside the Tiger box. And well defended there by Abby Cowgill. Excellent one-on-one defense. Able to avoid that very, very dangerous opportunity for the Riverhawks. Ava Dunnigan looks for Megan McKay out wide. Megan McKay looks for the 1-2 with Isabella Sabater. A little scramble in the midfield. Looks like it will be the Riverhawks that kick it out for a Tiger throw-in. Alexia Coca. Ball just off of Jordan Nelson. Riverhawks making some substitutions here just to finish out the first half. They're going to go downfield. Megan McKay finds Isabella Sabater. And Tigers just can't keep that in the midfield. Miscommunication there. Riverhawks once again with a shot. Just goes wide. Tigers were really scrambling there on their defensive end. Another sub coming in here. Ashton Inman. Tegan Yowzy coming off here in the last 3 minutes of the first half. Been very influential so far. It's been a bright spot in the Tiger offense. Jordan Nelson holds up the ball. Finds her teammate out wide. Cross into the box. The Riverhawks, calm and collected, keep the ball. Just looking to end out this first half with the 1-0 victory that they have so far. Yeah, but then again, good win in the midfield. Looks like it'll be a Tiger throw-in. Alexia Coca throw it in. Finds Megan McKay. Tigers just can't keep possession in their attacking half. Another throw in on the far side for the Tigers. Plus Sabater, another tried turn. Shanley Rogers well defended there. Looks like the time will stop. And it looks like the teams are being sent back to their benches for a lightning delay, and so we'll stop right now, but we'll be back on as soon as the team's is off. Unfortunate for the Tigers here as they were trying build some momentum here, finishing off the first half. But
Yeah, they were definitely attacking during those last few minutes.
and it looks like we will be going to break as we're waiting for the lightning delay.
Lightning is in the area. We ask that you please vacate the facility. At this time, there will be at least a 30-minute delay. We will update you as we get closer to resumption of play. Thank you.
And that for now concludes the Tigers versus the Riverhawks first half here at Cluck Field. But we'll be back for an update with the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
I'm Attorney Taylor King. For years, you've heard us say we'll be on your side, by your side.
I'm Attorney Austin King. At Taylor King Law, we stand by that promise.
And I'm Attorney Maggie King Davis. I'm proud to be a part of a team of dedicated professionals who are prepared
To be on your side and by your side when you need us most.
If you've been injured, contact the Taylor King Law Firm.
And we, and more, will be on your side, by your side.
Captain Henderson House. We're a home to call your very own when you're away from yours, with a porch to end your night on, surrounded by friends, sharing stories and old times, and a yard with memories of summertime weddings and picnics after the game. We are so thankful for the life this house has seen for nearly 150 years. Come stay with us and join in on our stories. Captain Henderson House, Inn and Events.
I'm Rex Horn, the Interim Executive Director of the Arkansas Baptist State Convention, and today I'm joined by my friend Dylan, who's an attorney with the Arkansas Baptist Foundation with an important word for you.
The foundation is here to help you support your Ouachita Tigers. If you'd like to create an estate plan that supports Ouachita and its mission, or learn about other giving opportunities, please contact us using the information below.
Ouachita Student Media is a body of 8 publications and media outlets within the Communications Department at Ouachita. I work with the Ouachita News Show and the Signal, which is our school newspaper, and through those I've seen that this student media program, it's a collaborative effort. Not only do we serve just the people here and the people around them, but also just the community of Arkadelphia and the broader community of people who have a connection to Ouachita somehow. It's been really easy to make friends within the department because I spend more time in Lyle Hall than I spend in my own dorm room. And that's not because I'm forced to, it's because I choose to. It's because I choose to come here and do the work. When you spend time in a room of people who are creative, people who are determined, and you find those similar qualities, then you'll find friends. And that's the beauty of having a department that's so involved. I've really made friends not only just with the students, but also with my professors, because they've totally helped me develop a portfolio, decide what career path is best for me, and do all of those things that just kind of guiding me through that process and have helped me just decide what my education means going forward, but also what it means while I'm here. Get involved as much as possible on day one because you can. And I think that's something that's unique about Ouachita. As a freshman, you can be as involved as you want. Of course, you're not going to be editor on day one, but you can be on whatever staff you want to be. And just jumping in and trying as much as you can really helps you establish what you want to do within communications. So if you try writing, if you try broadcasting, if you try podcasting, you'll kind of see what's a fit for you, and it'll help you develop just that end goal. Ouachita Student Media has been so fortunate to receive so many awards on the state level and the national level, and it's really cool when you get the feeling of getting one of those awards or seeing one of your friends get those awards, because it just reminds you that the work we do is not in vain and that it matters. It really just affirms that this department is is strong and this department is determined, and we're doing the good work by telling the stories of Ouachita.
I've heard people say Ouachita.
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 Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
Ouachita. Ouachita.
How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita.
Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Ouachita, people. It's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Make Print Mania in downtown Arkadelphia your place to get embroidery, screen printing, trophies, and more. Drop by their store on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia or visit their website at printmaniatees.com to see how they can help your business or group. Need a shirt for an event? Let Print Mania take care of that. Need promotional materials for your business or organization? You can let Print Mania take care of that too. A family-run local business in Arkadelphia, Print Mania has been serving the public since 1992. Call Print Mania today, 870-246-3803.
Visit the Ouachita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts. If you need something to wear to show your Tiger pride, stop by the Ouachita campus store on the bottom floor of the Evans Student Center to grab a t-shirt, sweatshirt, polo, or more. If you can't stop by the store on campus, visit us online at bookstore.obu.edu. Make your purchase and we'll send it to you. Support the Tigers by checking out the Ouachita campus store. Go Tigers.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
On my team, I thrive to work as hard as I can. I mean, whatever you do on the field, there's a positive correlation to whatever else you do, be it personal relationships, homework, the way you carry yourself. I've changed since I got to King University. It's really helped me to develop as a leader. I think it's honestly the best thing that's ever happened.
At Berry and Turnage, we specialize in bringing the law to your corner. We are dedicated to understanding what results you want and to helping you understand what actions we can take on your behalf. With over 30 years of experience and a proven track record of success, Berry and Turnage is here to lead you down a path to the results you need. We will work with you every step of the way to make sure that you understand the choices you are making and feel empowered to make them. Berry and Turnage. Serious injuries require serious attorneys.
Wayne State Medical School has been my dream medical school since I was 5. Athletics are important, but so is service, so is research, so is becoming a better person. And we expect you to do well athletically, but don't forget the reason you're here, which is to give back to your community and to get good grades.
The American dream to me as an immigrant means having the opportunities that my parents didn't have. Being the first one in my family to graduate, it meant everything my parents sacrificed for me to get to this point. It was paying off.
Estoy muy orgulloso de Michael por haberse graduado de colegio.
My path to a college degree would have been completely different had I not had a scholarship. It would just relieve a lot of the financial burden.
I've heard people say Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Washita.
Ouachita.
Is it pronounced Oakita?
Searching for Washita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Washita.
Washita. Washita.
How would you pronounce it?
Washita.
Washita.
It's Washita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Washita, people. It's Washita.
Washita.
Captain Henderson House. We're a home to call your very own when you're away from yours, with a porch to end your night on, surrounded by friends, sharing stories and old times, and a yard with memories of summertime weddings and picnics after the game. We are so thankful for the life this house has seen for nearly 150 years. Come stay with us and join in on our stories. Captain Henderson House, Inn and Events.
Study of engineering covers a lot of things. We have several major areas. Mechanical and civil are the two emphasis areas that we're going to have in our general engineering program. If you don't know which one you want to do, you can kind of pick and choose as long as you meet the prerequisites for the courses you want to take. Once you get through with some of the physics and some of the math, then you'll start getting into the engineering fundamentals classes. The general engineering curriculum at Washita has been designed to prepare you for not only the engineering workforce, but also enabling you to pass the fundamentals of engineering exam. So what do you do when you get an engineering degree? What happens after you graduate or even in your senior year? Well, one of the things we have tried to work out for you is to talk to firms around the area to give you internships and the experience you need before you graduate. Sometimes those lead to jobs, because if you do a good job for them and you like them and they like you and you've done a good job for them, then you are oftentimes offered a position with the firm. One of the things that I think you will find interesting about coming to Washita to get an engineering degree is the fact that we have paid particular attention to the traditions here at Washita, being a Christian liberal arts university. The faculty are very qualified in teaching the basic engineering fundamentals and the civil engineering and mechanical engineering classes. We will be glad to sit down and talk to you about the way that we have performed in our careers as engineers from the Christian perspective, and I think that you'll get a lot of that here. If you think you might be interested in coming to Washita Baptist to study engineering, we would be glad, and we want to sit down with you. It will serve you well as you pursue a career in engineering.
I'm Rex Horn, the Interim Executive Director of the Arkansas Baptist State Convention, and today I'm joined by my friend Dylan, who's an attorney with the Arkansas Baptist Foundation, with an important word for you.
The foundation is here to help you support your Washita Tigers. If you'd like to create an estate plan that supports Washita and its mission, or learn about other giving opportunities, please contact us using the information below.
Whether you realize it or not, you see the work of Batson Signs all around Arkadelphia. When you see the Badger equipment trailer on the way to a Badger game, Batson Signs did that. When you're watching the Badgers, Tigers, or Reddies and see the signage that just really makes their facilities pop, Batson Signs did that too. You see the signage in downtown Arkadelphia, on the campuses of Ouachita and Henderson, or the sign in your neighbor's yard supporting a candidate or their favorite Badger? Yep, Batson Sign did that too. Longtime residents and supporters of all things Arkadelphia called Mark, Jared, Chris, or Ryan at Batson Signs today to see what they can do for you.
I've heard people say Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Ouachita. Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
Ouachita. Ouachita.
How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita.
Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Ouachita, people. It's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Make Print Mania in downtown Arkadelphia your place to get embroidery, screen printing, trophies, and more. Drop by their store on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia or visit their website at printmaniatees.com to see how they can help your business or group. Need a shirt for an event? Let Print Mania take care of that. Need promotional materials for your business or organization? You can let Print Mania take care of that too. A family-run local business in Arkadelphia, Print Mania has been serving the public since 1992. Call Print Mania today, 870-246-3803.
Visit the Ouachita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts. If you need something to wear to show your Tiger pride, stop by the Ouachita campus store on the bottom floor of the Evans Student Center to grab a t-shirt, sweatshirt, polo, or more. If you can't stop by the store on campus, visit us online at bookstore.obu.edu. Make your purchase and we'll send it to you. Support the Tigers by checking out the Ouachita campus store. Go Tigers.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
On my team, I thrive to work as hard as I can. I mean, whatever you do on the field, there's a positive correlation to whatever else you do. Be it personal relationships, homework, the way you carry yourself. I've changed since I got to King University. It's really helped me to develop as a leader. I think it's honestly the best thing that's ever happened.
At Berry and Turnage, we specialize in bringing the law to your corner. We are dedicated to understanding what results you want and to helping you understand what actions we can take on your behalf. With over 30 years of experience and a proven track record of success, Berry and Turnage is here to lead you down a path to the results you need. We will work with you every step of the way to make sure that you understand the choices you are making and feel empowered to make them. Berry and Turnage. Serious injuries require serious attorneys.
Wayne State Medical School has been my dream medical school since I was 5. Athletics are important, but so is service, so is research, so is becoming a better person, and we expect you to do well athletically, but don't forget the reason you're here, which is to give back to your community and to get good grades.
The American dream to me as an immigrant means having the opportunities that my parents didn't have. Being the first one in my family to graduate, it meant everything my parents sacrificed for me to get to this point. It was paying off.
Estoy muy orgulloso de Michael por haberse graduado de colegio.
My path to a college degree would have been completely different had I not had a scholarship. It would just relieved a lot of the financial burden.
Student Media is a body of 8 publications and media outlets within the Communications Department at Ouachita. I work with the Ouachita News Show and the Signal, which is our school newspaper, and through those I've seen that this student media program, it's a collaborative effort. Not only do we serve just the people here and the people around them, but also just the community of Arkadelphia and the broader community of people who have a connection to Ouachita somehow. It's been really easy to make friends within the department because I spend more time in Lyle Hall than I spend in my own dorm room. And that's not because I'm forced to, it's because I choose to. It's because I choose to come here and do the work. When you spend time in a room of people who are creative, people who are determined, and you find those similar qualities, then you'll find friends. And that's the beauty of having a department that's so involved. I've really made friends not only just with the students, but also with my professors because they've totally helped me develop a portfolio, decide what career path is best for me, and do all of those things that just kind of guiding me through that process and have helped me just decide what my education means going forward, but also what it means while I'm here. Get involved as much as possible on day one because you can. And I think that's something that's unique about Ouachita. As a freshman, you can be as involved as you want. Of course, you're not going to be editor on day one, but you can be on whatever staff you want to be. And just jumping in and trying as much as you can really helps you establish what you want to do within communications. So if you try writing, if you try broadcasting, if you try podcasting, you'll kind of see what's a fit for you, and it'll help you develop just that end goal. Ouachita Student Media has been so fortunate to receive so many awards on the state level and the national level, and it's really cool when you get the feeling of getting one of those awards or seeing one of your friends get those awards, because it just reminds you that the work we do is not in vain and that it matters. It really just affirms that this department is strong and this department is determined, and we're doing the good work by telling the stories of Ouachita.
I'm Attorney Taylor King. For years, you've heard us say we'll be on your side, by your side.
I'm Attorney Austin King. At Taylor King Law, we stand by that promise.
And I'm Attorney Maggie King Davis. I'm proud to be a part of a team of dedicated professionals who are prepared
to be on your side and by your side when you need us most.
If you've been injured, contact the Taylor King Law Firm.
And we, and more, will be on your side, by your side.
Parents, my wife Lisa and I have 4 children, and altogether we were parents of college students for 14 years. So we understand some of what you may be experiencing as the high school years draw to a close and all important decisions about college are discussed. With our personal experience, and after having a few thousand conversations myself with high school students and parents, allow me, if you will, to share some of the variables you may want to consider as you choose a college, whether that's Ouachita or another university. As parents, I think we have at least 3 hopes for our children in college: that they would make academic progress, experience personal development, and grow spiritually. The number 2 most popular college major for high school seniors is, I don't know. And many who have a preference change their mind after starting college. And that's understandable. Think about the new kinds of jobs that have emerged since we were in college, or even in the past few years. At Ouachita, we'll work with your student to customize or change their academic major based on their interests and strengths. Provide high-impact, real-world learning opportunities to give them that competitive advantage, and access our alumni network for internships and more. Every university would agree with the importance of academic progress, but that's not always reflected in their graduation rates. Ouachita will help your student finish in 4 years or less. We recorded our highest ever graduation rate last year, and we'll help your students secure their preferred job or graduate school. How does this happen? Our faculty and staff get to know our students and encourage, challenge, and support them. We take a personal interest in our students. Their success is our success. At Ouachita, your student will be taught almost exclusively by full-time faculty with the highest degrees in their fields. They won't be taught by graduate students in classrooms seating hundreds where no one will even notice if a student is struggling or stops attending. Parents visiting campus for the first time often tell me they learned about Ouachita by becoming friends with our impressive graduates. They share the hope that their son or daughter will become a man or woman, husband or wife, community leader, neighbor, or church member like those Ouachita alumni. Ouachita focuses on the development of the whole person. This is in part a natural result of being a residential university, with almost every student living and learning together, having opportunities to serve and to lead, and being valued and known. While we're serious about the things we should be, we also know how to have fun. As when over half the student body participates in a spectacle called Tiger Tunes, where hundreds jump in a mud pit, including me, during our annual Tiger Tracks competition. Our outdoor recreation program helps students take advantage of the trails, streams, and other abundant resources in the beautiful Ouachita and Ozark Mountains. And our exceptional intramural sports allow students of almost every skill level a chance to compete on the field or court. Some universities share your interest in personal development, but it's not always in ways you desire. Ouachita wants its students to become successful and to be the kind of people you admire, want to live next to, and work alongside. We want our graduates to be people who exemplify character and convictions, a strong work ethic, as well as civility and kindness. Few universities care about spiritual growth. However, Ouachita's first university value is faith. We believe that life is lived most abundantly in response to the love of God through Jesus Christ. Our commitment to Christ is evidenced in who we hire as faculty and staff. It's why we require 2 Bible courses, have chapel as a graduation requirement, and offer a range of opportunities for spiritual growth. Building on the foundations you've established, surrounded by students who share similar values, and mentored by Christian faculty and staff, our commitment is to help your student increasingly become the unique person God intends. Now, no president can guarantee you these outcomes, and students have to take responsibility too. But our institutional commitments distinguish Ouachita from all public universities and most private colleges. In the past 2 years, college enrollment in this country declined by more than 5%, while Ouachita has experienced its highest enrollment in 55 years. If you prize academic progress, personal development, and spiritual growth for your student, my colleagues and I stand ready to help you. Our university's vision statement reads in part, "With foresight and faithfulness, Ouachita makes a difference." I hope Ouachita will have the opportunity over the next several years to make a profound and lasting difference in the life of your student. Parents, thank you for a moment of your time.
I've heard people say Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Ouachita. Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita.
It's Ouachita.
The lightning delay was reset. So we're sitting at just around 25 minutes until we can kick back off. But this is Isaac Bourne, and I will soon be joined by McKenna Masters as my color analyst in just a couple minutes once this game gets back started. But for those watching, also make sure around 6 o'clock to tune into our volleyball broadcasts as Ouachita will take on Mississippi College over down at Spec in the Ready Tiger Invitational. But thank you guys so much for bearing with us and tuning in on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. And welcome back to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Still experiencing some rain delays. We still have about 20 minutes before we're able to start playing again. But as you can see, the field is still a little bit soggy. So we'll keep updating you on things that are going on and updates on how the game will be going. But as far as updates are going, we will still be streaming and the game will still be going on. But thank you guys so much for staying on and tuning in to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Where's Kendall Gibbons? I saw
You're going to say, welcome back to Washington Sports Digital Network. We've been previously in a rain delay. And as you can see here, there are players on the field. And something about like the rain's hopefully all gone. We're cleared out. And we'll hopefully finish and continue play as soon as possible.
I promise you I was not like that when I got up there. He's still not like it. I don't know, I'm not good at it, but at least I don't get embarrassed for anything I say on broadcast anymore. Like, I don't feel like I get jarred or like get nervous.
My face has gone so red so many times because of
No,
stuff I said.
you were good. You were so good.
Like, I just know that if I say something wrong, I'll correct it later.
While we're laughing behind his back. No, we'll do only in front of his back.
See, my main thing too is I kind of want to be able to do soccer today because I haven't done a lot of soccer, and I'm not going to be able to do a lot of soccer because we have a lot more people that are comfortable commentating soccer than volleyball. So.
I'm going to send it to just the scoreboard for a quick second, and when we start resuming play, I'm going to see it to the scoreboard, and then have you run out there and set it back up, okay? I don't know if we have a towel or something for you to sit on, so your butt might get wet.
I have one in my car.
At this point, or you can sit on the trash bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm over the trash bag. There we go. Okay. Sorry. So whenever we resume play, that'll be that. That's how we'll go around it. Put it out there.
That's not be like 2 minutes.
Start back up in 2 minutes.
Yeah. We'll play this out and then we'll put a break.
They're also gonna be like, hey, what'd you do? Like, what'd you do today? Sat in a trash bag.
Here, 2 minutes.
Yep.
Excited. I love this. See, I never got to do this last year. I never got to do this a lot last year because Chris and Chase were doing it all the time.
Is it going to be a halftime again?
Just a couple minutes. Just do a quick turn.
Okay. Does it say like a minute and then like another 20 minutes?
Whenever you're ready.
Let's go on.
I'll take it now. No. You said, I'm moving the camera out. That's it.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry. I was just talking to her. I'm ready when you are. Okay. So open her big, yeah.
One second. Quarter.
Yeah.
You got it. One second. Power trip. Okay, Falcons come back a little bit, still down 6. They're in the fourth set. It's fine. Okay, what's up?
Well, I'll put trash back on the ground so they'll hold my gosh. Is my shit on?
Okay, I'm sorry.
I just want to put them all the way down. Oh, sorry, I was outside.
And welcome back, folks, from our rain delay. After some pretty heavy showers here at Cluck Field, we are, looks like, to be ready to start back up in this game in just a couple minutes. If you can see over at the goal, both Taylor Hapgood, who played that first half, still a minute 20 left in the first half technically, but you also see warming up for the Tigers, Karina Chavaria, the senior. So the Tigers right now going through a bit of a transition period after Michelle Snow leaving, and now we have a goalie battle with two very solid players that have showed that you've seen Hapgood show her value today, and so we're about to see Chavaria step up to the plate next half. Okay, we're good. All right, just a couple seconds now as you see everyone lining back up. Thank you for staying with us during the lightning delay. This is Isaac Bourne now in place of Alfonso Gonzalez Gomez, still here with McKenna Masters. McKenna, what did we see in that before rain delay? I can't say first half, but what did we see in that before rain delay that the Tigers are going to hope to be able to change after taking a 1-0 deficit?
We have seen a ton of great defensive plays in the first half before the rain delay, and we are hoping to see a little more offensive because we have only seen 2 shots on the goal so far, both by freshman McKenna Wright, coming in from a great high school season. Wright so far was the only freshman starter on this team, but you also have seen some play from just about the entire Tiger lineup as you see that collision right there in the middle of the field. Number 17 of Northeastern, Whitney Gentry, taking the hit from number 18, Isabel Savater. And as you see here, the clock ticking down in this half before we'll take just a quick break at halftime. And that is the half. Very quick bit of time there, and now Tigers are just going to take just a much quicker halftime.
Northeastern State 1, Washita 0. Please stick around. Half number 2 will start momentarily.
And the Tigers are going to go into this half down just 1 after an impressive performance from Taylor Hapgood in the goal. The redshirt freshman being thrown into her first bit of official college action, and while she did let one past her on an own goal, she defended against 5 shots on goal. So McKenna, in this second half, how do the Tigers maintain this defense but also, start to get a little bit of scoring back up?
Well, I would love to see Karina Chavera live up to Madeline Snow as much as Taylor Hapgood did. I'm sorry, Taylor Chavaria, or not Taylor,
Karina Chavaria,
yes,
as she will jump on the field in just a little bit. And you see Northeastern State already getting back out there. That rain delay has made a lot of the players immediately want to come back up. And the sound is out right now, but hoping that the sound maybe is not out and I can't hear myself, we're going to keep going on with the game. And Northeastern State has been a very offensively centered team today, driving the ball down the field and getting a lot of scoring opportunities. The Tigers have responded to that with some very solid defense like we've talked about, but on top of that, they've had themselves a couple shots on goal as well. And the junior goalkeeper from Katy, Texas for Northeastern State, Rebecca Partika, standing stout, still keeping the shutout. for the Riverhawks. So now as we start off the half, Riverhawks are going to start off with it, and they're going to go quickly. Sofia Valencia with a solid defensive play is able to break up any chance of a quick beginning of half drive there. The Lady Tigers are going to get the throw in over on the near side. But just like we made the commentator switch between Alfonso Gonzalez Gomez and me, the Tigers have now made that goalkeeper switch. So McKenna, I guess that makes you our Abby Cowgill. Solid defensive effort for the Riverhawks by number 24, Josie Jarvis, out of England. A long trip for her to Arkadelphia, Arkansas, hoping to come out of it with a win for the Riverhawks. Meanwhile, the Tigers in a position here where they can possibly get a score, as they're going to get the throw in here. Here's Sofia Valencia. A nice move by Tegan Yowzy to try to get the ball around the defender, but she just is unable to do so. And the Riverhawks are going to get the throw in after the good effort by Allison Reese to try to get the tackle there. Here's Gardner. Nice find to try to get it to right, but just unable to get it through the defense. McKenna Wright found herself in a good position there, just barely unable to get the ball to her. Here's Wright with the ball. He's going to get it stolen quickly. Green's going to get the throw. Riverhawks are going to get the throw in. Here's Thomas down the side. And a breakaway. And that's another Riverhawk goal. This time, it'll be number 18 for the Riverhawks, Olivia Koharski. That's Koharski's first goal of the year and the first individual goal of the year for the Riverhawks. Lady Tigers now in a 2-0 hole. Now here hoping to build up a drive and possibly start a comeback. Still 42.5 minutes left in this game. Still plenty of time to make something happen, isn't that right?
Oh yes, definitely.
That's exactly what the Lady Tigers are trying to do here. Number 23 for the Lady Tigers, Paige Owens, getting some quick penetration through the defense there, just barely unable to get it through. Here's Yowzy here. Just get it to Thomas, unable to. Riverhawks are just gonna get it out of there. Heads up play by Sahara Adams. Not Sahara Adams. That'll be Sydney Taylor. Sydney Taylor leading the Riverhawks in goals last year, finishing third team all-conference for the team. Bit of a tussle at the middle of the field. And Yowzy's going to take over. Yowzy battling with Jacelyn Barrett there. Down the field, Valencia covering on top of Koharski here. And solid defensive play by Valencia to prevent a Koharski cross, but now the Riverhawks are going to have a corner kick and possibly another scoring opportunity. Now, McKenna, we have seen the Tigers defend well in these corner kick opportunities, but now just another opportunity here for the Riverhawks to score and put themselves firmly in the lead.
Yes, Isaac, they definitely have a very strong defensive line, especially same from last year. They've been practicing together for a while.
That defensive line built on the backs of Abby Moore and Abby Calgill, two first-team All-GAC players, are able to get it out of there quickly. And now here the Lady Tigers with going downfield, and Paige Owens just unable to get to it in time, as Partika is able to get on top of it and send it downfield. But here's Yowsi again.
Back on offense.
Time and time again, you see the Tigers get a really good drive downfield. It just happens to be broken up by some really good defense by this Riverhawk team. She finds Taylor downfield, but turns out that it'll be a Washita throw in. Yowsi starts there, gets a breakaway.
Back to offense.
Paige Owens battling there with her number twin, Lexus Walls. Lexus Walls actually finished all tournament team in their conference tournament last year. You've seen a lot of Yowsi in this half, just being able to make things happen on this offense and turn good defensive plays into offense, just unable to get it further down the field so far. But as you see the sun come out, Lady Tigers hoping that they can see a bright spot in this half. And Yowsi once again battling, you see her starting to talk towards the green sideline. I'm sure that emotions are going to be a little bit high in a game like this. Sent right back out of bounds by Koharski. Sending it downfield, and Paige Owens just unable to get on top of it there, as Partika is going to grab it again. Here's Yowsi. She's got an opening. She's going to send it to the middle.
We continue to see a lot of offense out here, but it hasn't been able to reach the goal quite yet.
And with that offense comes some physicality, as now Green is going to get themselves a free kick. Taking that kick will be number 2, Eileen Jeschke. Here's Jeschke with the kick. He's going to barely not get into the box, but it's going to be Washita throw in on the side. Good play by the Washita defense, just sending it out of bounds. McKenna, you see time and time again, like we've seen in this game, while the Tigers are down 2-0, this Washita defense has proven why they were the best in the GAC last year, and even though they've let a couple get past them,
they've still been able to keep their spirits and their aggression up.
Exactly. Good heads-up play by Amory Thomas there. Thomas, just one of the 4 All-GAC members of this Washita back line. little bit different here. You're seeing the Tigers take an approach on the far side. And that'll be a free kick for Ouachita. A little bit of contact there in the middle. Maybe an opportunity for them to make something here. Moore's going to send it in the middle. Here's Cowgill. Ooh, and Valencia tries to keep it in and almost does, but it's just barely going to roll out of bounds. Lady Riverhawks trying to make something happen, but nice play by Abby Cowgill to disrupt that. They're going to send it back to Chavarria. Doesn't know where to go. It looks like she doesn't know where to go with it, but she's going to send it to her left. Seeing a lot of back and forth in this half so far. Tigers have been unable to make too many scoring opportunities so far, but with still plenty of time left.
And we've definitely seen a lot more offense in this half, so we can see it more.
Yes, but with plenty of time left, we can. The Tigers hope to be able to bring it down the field, and especially with that sun coming out, and hopefully maybe to dry up the field a little bit, might possibly be a factor later on. And now coming in for the Redhawks, number 15, Bryn Balden. And coming out for them will be Eileen Jeschke. And so, McKenna, going into this part of the game, what's something that you see from this Tiger team that has kind of shown that they still have it in them?
They definitely still have that defensive line. They're still showing up even with 2 goals getting past them.
And exactly that fighting spirit that they've shown, especially with a very scrappy Riverhawk team. Last year, we saw a very similar result in the game. We saw not a similar result, but we saw a result last year of a team where, the Tigers went into Northeastern State's field and came out with a tie, because this team has just shown time and time again that they are very scrappy and they're willing to play tough. And here they're showing that again. And a Tiger team that did win the GAC this year was unable to come out on top of it with this team, so showing that they are competitive. Valencia's going to let that go out, and she's going to send it in really quickly. Owen's battling for it, then back to Yowzy. Brown's going to send it to Thomas. Thomas, she's got to drive downfield. Over on the side, looking for a cross. And the shot on goal for the Tigers is just going to barely miss the goal towards the left side. Partika finishing all GAC honorable mention, or not all GAC, but all conference honorable mention for the Riverhawks. Just excuse us with some audio issues we're going through right now, but we promise you that we're getting them fixed as quickly as we possibly can. But thank you so much for staying with us here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. A nice move by Gardner, getting it inside. And McKenna Wright with her 3rd shot on goal in the game just barely cannot get it past the goalkeeper, Rebecca Partika. Partika just standing stout in that goal today. showing why she has that position on the field. One bright spot for this Tiger team has been right so far as Partika. The move right there to get it to her left side. You don't typically see some good foot skills from a goalie, but there you go right there. Back to Moore. Abby Moore's going to send it downfield to Gardner. Every time the Tigers get a good opportunity at a drive downfield, Northeastern State has been very good at sending those back. Something the Tigers, I'm sure, are working to fix. Good effort by Amory Thomas there. And now coming in for the Tigers, number 18, Isabel Savater. And then number 11 for Northeastern State, that'll be Rachel Reed. But then out for the Tigers, number 10, Tegan Yowzy. She has been running around everywhere, so I'm sure Coach Wright would love to give her a breather. Tigers breaking it up. Northeastern State's going to get a shot, just cannot get around enough. It's going to go to the left of the goal. Downfield, Tigers looking for something here. It's going to go out of bounds. Number 33 for the Riverhawks, Kamari Jefferson, is going to throw it in. And while you guys are here too, make sure, as I say that, the Riverhawks are going to take number 3, getting another one past Chavaria here. So McKenna, the Tigers down 0-3 here. How do you keep your confidence in a game like this and be able to make a drive and possibly just, get something from this game here?
I have confidence that they have gotten it down on the offensive line so many times that if they could continue to get it down there, maybe they could just make another shot or make a shot.
And surely a goal here for the Tigers would be tremendous for a nice confidence booster going into the next one. And still with 28 minutes left to go, crazier things have happened. Right with the look downfield, it's sent right back. Here's Valencia, though, going to recover. Savater finds Wright. Good look. Is Wright going to get on top of it in time? And she barely can't. Good look by Savater, almost being able to get Wright a good shot on goal, just barely unable to get to it in time. And coming in for the Lady Tigers, it'll be Reese Brown, hoping to mount a comeback for the Tigers here. Here's Amory Thomas sending it in. It's going to be sent back at number 15 for the Riverhawks. That'll be Bryn Baldwin is going to take it downfield. Stoppage of play here. It's going to go back the other way. Bit of confusion as to what happened here, but nevertheless, play will continue. And you see Abby Moore coming out for the Tigers. She's had a tremendous game on that back line. Hoping to have a tremendous season for the Tigers as well, like she did last year. Tigers got an open lane. Gonna send it inside. Can she get on top of it? And Partika. A nice play in goal. McKenna, we've seen Partika just absolutely stand tall in the face of some really dangerous situations for the Riverhawks. You know, what have you seen from her?
She has had some hard shots taken on her, but she has been able to stand up and get all of them every single time.
And like we mentioned earlier, Partika finishing all conference honorable mention last season for the Riverhawks. Just a junior too, with 2 more years left of college. Tigers hoping to create something here. Gardner loses it. Savitar breaks up that pass there. And that's going to sail out of bounds on the Riverhawks. And Valencia is going to throw it in here. So McKenna, with just over 24 minutes left in this game, and with some pretty slim odds, the Lady Tigers still might have a chance in here. What is something they could possibly do to maybe come back in this game?
They definitely need to continue to keep that defensive line strong so that we don't get scored on anymore. And we just need to be able to bring the ball a little bit closer to the goal, because every time we're on offense, we stay more towards the midfield.
Some more aggressive offense maybe might be needed, but at the same time, some very stout defense being played by Northeastern State. And the Tigers are going to sky that one out of bounds. With just about 23.5 minutes left in this one. Lady Tigers trail 0-3 after a rain delay here at Cluck Field. Looking for something there, just unable to, no one is able to be on the other side of that cross, and Chavaria is able to get on top of it. And excuse us again for some audio issues right now. Just a bit of technical difficulties, but we will still be here with you through the difficulties. Now with the free kick for the Riverhawks, that'll be number 23, Lexus Walls.
Really need to keep that defense up.
Sending it in, and Chavaria
barely misses.
Chavaria able to stand tall and keep it out of there. And they're going to say that one was out on a Ouachita player, giving the Riverhawks a nice scoring opportunity here from the corner. Let's see what happens. It's up. And Chavaria gets on top of it, and she's going to send it right back down the other way. She's going to boot that one towards midfield. And that'll be Allison Reese drawing some contact there. And good defense by number 17, Whitney Gentry. All-conference second team for the Riverhawks last season. And that one is going to go out of bounds on the Riverhawks. It'll be Ouachita ball. Throwing it in will be number 21. That'll be Sahara Adams, the freshman from Boulevard, Missouri. McKenna, if you can tell me what Division II college is located in Boulevard, Missouri, I'll do exactly what I did with Phil yesterday. I will give you $5.
I have no idea.
That'll be the Truman State Bulldogs, located in Boulevard, Missouri. Excuse me, I was very mistaken.
So what is it?
Southwest Baptist, excuse me. I'm in a different part of Missouri right now.
Does that mean you give me $5 since you got it wrong?
Probably, you know, I should probably give you more than that. It's disappointing for me. As you see Chavarria with the ball now. Just under 20 minutes remaining in this game. And that shot's just going to go straight to the right, barely missing the goal there for the Tigers. So McKenna, they're getting their opportunities, just unable to convert here.
Yes, they definitely have a very strong defense down there, and especially with their goalkeeper.
That was Jordan Nelson there with the shot. Here's Partika. He's going to send it downfield. Riverhawks get an opening. Nice cut on the inside. Good defense by the Tigers there to prevent another score. Sabater battling in the middle. Yowzy there now.
Defense definitely pulled through.
Sending it downfield. Riverhawks on the left side, going to send it down again. The Tigers keeping it out of the Tigers. As I say that, Tigers, it is in Tiger territory, going to be just to the right there, avoiding another goal for the Riverhawks. See a little bit of contact there, no call. In taking a shot on goal, and it's going to go to the right of the goal yet again for the Riverhawks. Chavarria has been active, but has not had to make any crucial saves up to this point in the past couple minutes. Thomas going to get on top of the ball. A slide tackle there, keeping them from going downfield. And so with just a couple minutes left in this game, the Tigers just hoping to come out of here with just any type of momentum. So McKenna, if you're the Lady Tigers here, just coming out of here with momentum, it seems like the goal here. So what do you do in that position?
Well, I think they are definitely keeping up the momentum despite the fact that they are down by 3. But if they can just get it more, if they can continue to get it on offense a little bit more, maybe they can get it down more towards the goal.
Exactly. The big point for the Tigers here is just going to be, the big point for the Tigers here, it seems for them, is just to be able to keep Northeastern State out of the goal. As some contact there, looks to be some malicious intent as both of these teams fighting for placement here. Here once again we find the Lady Tigers defending a free kick. Let's see what they can do here. It's up. And that's going to send, they're going to send it out of bounds. And that's going to be a goal kick. Good stout defense once again by the Lady Tiger back line.
You can tell that they've been playing together because the defense definitely has really good chemistry.
Send it out of bounds once again. Despite the 3-0 deficit, the Lady Tigers, like we've talked about many times, still fighting, still staying in this one. I'm sure Coach Wright, while he's going to have some things to talk about to the team after the game, is going to be proud of this effort.
They're definitely still keeping up the aggression.
A Tiger team that did finish top in the GAC in defense last year is going to bring an accomplishment or a defense like from last year into this year, and you've seen that so far. Even with the absence of Michelle Snow, that back line still holding strong. Here's Gentry with a shot on goal. Chavarria gets on top of it there. Good save by the senior goalie. Bit of contact there, waved off by the official, and it's going to go back downfield. Tigers hoping to create something out of this here. Here's Sabater in the middle. Going to send it down. And Northeastern, well defended. Going to keep it out of the box there as both players fall to the ground. Washita with the free kick here. An opportunity to make something happen with the seconds ticking down in this game. Sabater in the middle. She's going to take one. And just to the left side. And with subs in the game for the Riverhawks, Northeastern State starting to feel the win here, but with 12 minutes left to go, Washita still needs to have that fight in them if they want to be able to come back here. Hartika's going to send it. Sabater with the battle up in the air. She's going to get it to her team. It's going to go out of bounds, but Washita's going to keep it. Here's the throw-in, 50-50. Contact is called, and that'll be called on. It'll be called on Washita, so Northeastern State's going to head the other way. And that one's going to go off Northeastern State. Great heads-up play by Washita to be able to send it out of bounds off the Riverhawks. But kind of one thing you're seeing time and time again from this defense, though, is these heads-up plays. Like earlier, we've seen Amory Thomas make a lot of these plays before, where she's able to send it off a Northeastern State player and bring it out of bounds, just showing the IQ and the age as well as experience of these players.
Yes, even though they have scored 3 goals on the Washita Tigers, it is very hard to get it past this defensive line.
With just over 10 minutes left in this game, Northeastern State's going to have an opportunity here. Chavarria stands in the goal for the Tigers, hoping to prevent another goal going past her. Looks to be a little bit of a miscue. Bit of a questionable decision on that free kick, but nevertheless, Chavarria is going to get on top of it, and it's going to go back the Lady Tigers' way. And some physicality finally. The Lady Tigers looking for a call. Number 17, Whitney Gentry, is going to get called there. Pushing Washita, number 26, Ava Dunigan, to the ground. Dunigan battling in the middle. Here's Gardner, just recently came back in. Oh, nice send downfield by number 14, Ibarra, for Northeastern State. But the Riverhawks are going to get whistled for the offsides, and Washita's going to go the other way.
With less than 10 minutes left, do you think we're going to be able to get it down towards the goal for them to get a score?
McKenna, in a game like this, the Tigers are hoping to be able to get a score here just to bring some momentum into the next game. But at the same time, there are still plenty of good things to draw from this one, especially the stout defense that they have held in the times where that ball has been going towards the goal. So with the help of both the duo of Abbeys that we've seen, Abby Moore and Abby Cowgill, we've seen the same talent carry over from last season for both of them. And now as number 8, Shanley Rogers is going to send it, hoping to make something for the Tigers. And it's going to come up goose eggs as the Tigers get the ball back right where they had it. Rogers tries to get it to Yowzy, but it's sent out of bounds by number 18, Olivia Kuharski. Towards the goal, and Partika gets on top of it once again. Partika, like we've mentioned many times, has just been able to quench the hopes of any Tiger goals here every time that they send it into the box. Gardner, right side, trying to make something here. Just some physicality from Northeastern State, just keeping the Tigers from getting downfield. But Tigers still keep at it, are still keeping their effort and intensity up. And as we see her running towards the ball, McKenna, we have to mention your name twin, McKenna Wright. Been a very big bright spot for the Tigers today. 3 shots on goal in a game that you know the Tigers might not be proud of to start the game. McKenna Wright, the freshman, a bright spot for them. And as the ball goes downfield, Gardner battling once again. And that ball is going to sail over the fence towards the in construction Ouachita track that the school is hoping to have completed by the time of track and field season. And McKenna, as the seconds tick down on this game, Northeastern State came out and they took. So what is something that you saw from this Riverhawk team that really was able to give them, this advantage here?
They definitely have a very good offensive line, and their goalie has been incredible, blocking every shot we've put on.
Partika sure has been that, but you're right. Their offensive attack has been just as strong, boasting 2 goals themselves and being very influential in a Ouachita own goal to start the game. Here's Dunigan going to send it inside. A good header look, just cannot get enough speed under it. And once again, Partika is going to get on top of it here. As the seconds tick under 5 minutes left to go here. The Riverhawks just looking to run down the clock on their first win of the season. And Eileen Jeschke trying to send it to the other side. Goes out of bounds, or almost goes out of bounds. It does not. Here are the Tigers trying to get something downfield. And Chavaria on top of it there. And as the game starts to, so the seconds start to tick down, you see the Riverhawks putting in more and more subs. Just over 3.5 minutes here. McKenna, as this game ends, what lessons do you think the Tigers can learn from this loss here?
I think definitely they can learn to work a little bit better as an offensive, especially since a lot of them are new to it. And I don't know. What do you think?
Well, the Tigers did come out and give a very good effort today, just falling short in a game that had a bunch of restrictions on it. Obviously, we had the lightning delay earlier, but at the same time, just some physicality from the other team. And a couple things that Coach Wright will be able to iron out. And that one's going to sail out of bounds and is going to go Washita's way here. And for those watching the stream, still watching the soccer stream, make sure after this one to tune into the currently going on Washita versus Mississippi College volleyball match over just across campus at the Sturgis Physical Education Center. After this one, I will be sprinting down there to jump on the broadcast, and you'll hear my voice once again. So I hope you like it. Just over 1.5 minutes left in this one. Northeastern State trying to tick down this clock. Washita still maintaining that aggressiveness that they've had all game.
Defense is having to work hard to keep it away from the goal.
Something Coach Wright seems to not be able to have, something that Coach Wright will not have to deal with is something that he definitely talked about at the beginning of the season, is his team's effort and his team's will to win. And while this one just did not come up in their favor, you saw last year with their GAC title that this team fights and this team does come out on top of a lot of their games. So not coming out on top of this one with just 1 minute left to go in here. You look at a team that is going to look at what happened today, turn around for the next one.
They're still giving their 100% even with less than 1 minute left.
And I mean, Coach Wright's going to be looking at that. You look at and you see right there, Yowzy falling to the ground, grabbing her knee. Scary moment for the Tigers here. And as you see, athletic trainer for the Tigers walking out there. Yowzy walking, able to at least get up there and walk off. Yowzy has had herself a very long game, played most of the game, being taken out in spurts, but she has played a lot in this game, particularly at the midfielder spot, and she's had a lot of balls sent her way. So hoping that it's nothing serious for her as the last couple seconds tick off here. Some contact there, and you can just see the emotions still going on at the end of this game.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And that is the game here at Cluck Field. Your final score:
Final score of today's game, Northeastern State 3, Washita 0.
You heard the man.
Thank you for attending and for your support of Washita soccer. We remind you that the next home game for the Tigers is next Saturday, September 14th, against Christian Brothers. Check OVUtigers.com and our official social media channels for the latest news and information for all of Washita's athletic teams.
And McKenna, as we finish up this broadcast, through a rain delay, through a tough physical game, the Northeastern State Riverhawks come out on top 3-0 over the Tigers. And so as they turn around and play another game in just a couple days, the Tigers, how do they pick themselves up after a tough day on turf?
Well, I think that they still fought very hard during this game, and I think if they continue to fight like this and continue to practice, that they could come on top next time.
Well, thank you, McKenna, and thank you guys for watching. This has been Isaac Bourne with McKenna Masters. Thank you for watching, and make sure to tune in to volleyball going on right now. I'll see you there on the Washita Sports Digital Network.
I'm Nicole Auerbach.
Kevin Kugler of Westwood One.
Hi, everybody. It's Pete Pranica of the Memphis Grizzlies and Fox Sports Southeast.
This is Danielle Musselman.
This is Kyle Peterson with ESPN.
This is Tom Hart of ESPN and the SEC Network. Thanks for tuning in to the Washita Sports Digital Network.